Hi guys, Blake and Levi here today with Lilley's Landing Resort and Marina on beautiful upper Lake Taneycomo. It is Sunday? This is Sunday. It is the 17th of January and we are going to do the one cast today. So today we boated up here. We are just now drifting past the tennis court. We are over on the north bank. We are going to be fishing out towards the center. It is quite a bit windy today. So we're both going with 8-ounce jigs. I have an 8-ounce sculpin head olive and peach jig. And then I've done something I've never done before today. I put about 12 inches a leader on there and I've got a peach trout bead. That is a size 8 peach fuzz, is what they call it. I've got a little size 8 bait holder or egg holder underneath that, and we're just gonna see what happens. It may work, it may not work. That's on 4-pound test, and so is the leader for the little egg there. And Levi is gonna be using a 1/8-ounce brown head sculpin and ginger on 4-pound test. And we're gonna get started. So we went with the 1/8 ounce. I think they're running maybe a little bit over 2 units here, probably somewhere in the 7,000 cubic feet per second range. Been noticing a lot of these females are full of eggs. I believe and a lot of the males are getting their mating colors. So I believe that they're starting their rainbow spawn. And I believe that egg pattern should start working pretty well. And I've never trailed one behind a jig before, but I figured it couldn't really hurt anything. I kind of made a shorter leader behind it to keep it as close to the bottom with the jig as I can, and I'm trying not to work it too far off the bottom. Trying to keep that egg right in that zone. There are quite a few little rainbows here. There was a female on a bed right there. Oh, I missed him. Nothing officially on the first cast, by the way. Oh, I had a taker. I don't know if that was on the jig or on the egg. Fishing reports for today. I really don't have any from today. Have you talked to anybody? Huh.
Anybody on the dock all day?
I know that this morning around 10:30 or so, I saw a lot of boats on the lake. So there's quite a few people out fishing today, but I just didn't get a chance to talk to any of them. Last night, Levi and I went night fishing on the boat for the first time in a couple months. The bite was a little slow last night, but we did catch some nice quality fish, and I'd say from about 10 p.m. to about midnight was when the best bite was. It was really slow before that, and they practically turned completely off after midnight. And there was one 20-inch fish landed last night. Our last cast of the night. I was afraid that might happen. It's a little bit warmer today. I'd say we're in at least the high 40s. But that wind is definitely really strong in the lake. We're getting ready to get into a whole bunch of it. This little section of the lake, kind of from the tennis court down to the golf course, usually, most of the time, stays out of the wind. This trailing method with a jig, I have tried this with a scud before and actually had success catching fish on the scud and the jig. So I figured it couldn't hurt to try it with an egg. Oh, Levi's hooked up. Oh, he came off at the boat.
There are fish in this lake.
Alright, there are fish in the lake today. I picked this side of the lake today because I know that they've been making beds down along this north bank side. I was hoping to kind of run that jig and that egg pattern over those beds and see if I could get some reaction. I am seeing quite a few fish here underneath the boat. I'm gonna scoot us a little. I'm seeing a lot of fish on the same line right there. I'm gonna scoot the boat back about 10 or 15 feet and see if maybe they're all stacked right there where we were floating. And I'm kind of giving it kind of a little downwards pop now, trying to keep that bait even closer to the bottom to see if that does anything. Not exactly sure what they're planning on doing with the water, but they have been keeping up that 2-unit pace. They kind of, during the middle of the day, they've been turning it up a little higher than 2 units, and then at night, like last night, I think they dropped it just a little bit, a hair below 2 units. So kind of hard to get a fix on what's going on, but I would suspect that once they get table rock a little lower, they should slow it down even more. I know that drifting scuds under an indicator has still been a real good method. And I have heard about some guys drifting these trout beads and catching some fish lately. So, like I said, I never tried this and thought it was worth a try. So. as we drift through this wind, I'm trying to keep my line as low to the water as I can to keep that wind from blowing it. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Don't do that. Ooh. I almost spot locked us. Another thing I could do would be cast this out there and kind of just let it drag back behind and drift it and just kind of slowly lift up on it to keep the jig from hooking the bottom. If I was trying to get more of a reaction on the egg versus the jig, but I'm hoping to kind of get either one here. Oh, that felt like a bite. I heard a report yesterday from, or maybe 2 days ago, from Leonard Kinney. He said he went down by the landing off one of the public docks there, by the Business 65 bridge, or Business 76, sorry, and said that he was using a 3/32 ounce sculpin and ginger jig and caught 12 fish in a row down there, just standing on the dock between the dock and the bridge. Coming up in the narrows now, everything's getting shallowed up. This is the spot where I've seen the largest collection of beds. This would be a great spot to, oh, there's a fish, to spot lock your boat and, you know, drift some scuds and some eggs just to kind of over the same spot. So there's definitely some fish laid up in here. I just can't seem to entice them today. Well, sometimes when we come out here and try stuff, we just don't know if it's gonna work. Today I'd say the egg pattern is a bust, but it might be something worth trying. Some more. I don't know if maybe I need to increase the length of the leader or try to just jerk the jig across the bottom. Yeah, I think we'll scoot over to the edge of Eagle Island here and try just a couple more minutes. But it seems like the bite, especially on the jigs, has been a little bit slower these last 4 or 5 days. It's funny how that stuff kind of goes in cycles. I'm gonna switch over and try a different color. I'll have to come back to trying this trailer method sometime else. Oh boy, I done did it now. Hey Levi, will you hand me I can't seem to get away from the trolling motor without spot locking it. Yeah. Alright, so now I've got a brown and ginger jig, 1/8 ounce, with a brown head, and that is also on 4-pound line. Over the period of the last month or so, I have had better luck with these brown combination jigs, so we'll see if brown and ginger will get it done today. Oh, sure enough. Should have been throwing that the whole time. Sometimes it's good to try new stuff. You just never know when something will be a smash hit. But other times, you should just go with what you know is working. Alright. Yeah, long and skinny. I saw him run with it. Alright, one more cast and I'm done. Oh man, well, we've made it to the end of Eagle Island, and looks like we found a couple at least that were hungry today. But we thank you guys for watching. Like and share us on Facebook, and we'll do it again for you tomorrow. Thanks guys. Don't press the button yet.